Okay. Okay. Great. That's fine. Can you please see my screen? I'll share my screen.
Yes, please.
Okay. So this is Usoft Solutions USCHOOL. So the system comes with everyone that you authorize to use the system as a login credential. So I enter mine and you log in. Just click on login. So when you log in here, you will see the name of your school and some basic information about the current term you are in, the number of roll, male and female. This is just a brief. And you also see the total number of students you have in the system. Now, before we go any further, I want you to do something for me. I want to jump you straight into our fees payments.
Okay.
So basically, the system manages every aspect of school, but we have categorized them under student administration. This has to do with admissions, student access. We have a portal for students as well, students or parents. So they can also check their fees, their bills, their terminal reports. They can even pay the fees then online directly. And this goes straight to the school's bank account. And you don't need anybody to bring any payment slip to you. All this gets posted directly in the system. So I want to pick a student. So I come to fees and fees payments. Let me select a class, let's say class 3A. Okay. Let's see this name, Benedict Kwekuando. Okay. I want to make him your son. It's a lady. Okay, it's a guy. So I want to make him your son. So all that I want to do, I want you to give me your phone number. I'm going to update Benedict's record with your phone number so that when I make the entry, the payment receipt will come to you automatically.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to edit student, class 3A, Benedict. So edit student, class 3A. So here is Benedict. So I come to edit. So if Benedict's picture is in the system, I will see his picture. His current fee balance is this, and this is the type of student he is, a non-scholarship student. Okay. So may I please have your number?
059.
59. Okay.
59.
05959.
Yeah.
Okay.
43247.
43247. Okay. So I'm making it the primary phone number in the system for Benedict.
Okay.
So the other information I need to fill, I can leave them out for this one. I just wanted the phone number. So I just update. Okay. So student details updated successfully. So this is how you can update any student's information. Okay. So I want you to take this student number. So your son, Benedict's student number is this 121-0223. So I want you to dial *789 on your phone. We're just trying to pay fees. Okay. So *789 *800.
789
*800. 800 hash. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Okay, so I'm done.
*789 *800 hash.
Hash.
Yes, please. Then you dial that short code.
Okay.
I would like you to dash us just one CB. One more today. I'm trying to demonstrate something. So you should see welcome to USCHOOL Payment Services. Do you have that? Hello. Hello, are you with me? Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I was asking for the student number 100.
21. Oh, are you seeing my screen? You can just take it.
Yes, a bit.
121
Okay,
0223.
okay.
So
So
then you send
star 789 star
star
800, right?
800 hash.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you dial. Then you pick your son's number. 121 0223. Then you send. So when you dial, the person is supposed to tell you the school you are in, the name of the students, and how much you owe as school fees outstanding. Then from there, you enter any amount you would like to pay. So as you're saying, dash us 1 CB. So just pay 1 CB for us, just for the test. Hello. Hello, Ame. Are you with me? Hello.
Yeah.
I think the network
Sorry,
is disturbing a bit.
yes. But then so his name came.
Okay.
His outstanding rate was 202,600 and
640.
something. So
Yeah.
yes.
So I was saying you could please dash us 1 CB, pay 1 CB for him.
I've not loaded my
You don't have
my
money
wallet yet.
on your wallet. Oh, okay, okay.
No, I don't use this for transaction. I use another line.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. If it's with
Can I
you,
do it on
any number, no, any number, you can use any number. It only needs to have
okay.
money. That is all. It doesn't have to be your registered number of student portal.
Oh, okay.
So you can use any number. So anybody can pay anybody's school fees. All he needs is a student number. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So that issue of I'm sending you money to go and pay school fees, no, it's over. I only need your student number, and I can pay whatever I have to pay for you directly. I don't need to send money to anybody.
Okay, so with this one that it came as Usoft, supposing we were owning like we had access, is it that you would link the school's account to our students so that when they're making payments, it would go directly?
Exactly, you go directly to your bank, and it is your school's name that will show. So, as you are seeing
It's
Usoft
bank.
International School, as you saw the school name, it is your school name that will show up.
Okay.
It is your school name that will show up.
Okay.
So the person will know he's paying to your school, and also you'll see his child's name, his ward's name.
Okay.
So parents even use that to even check how much they are owing in the school. Some don't even transact.
Okay.
And this is directly in the school.
Okay.
So you can try it on
Okay.
on any other number, and it is on any network.
Oh, okay.
Any network. It doesn't have to be MTN. It can be Vodafone, it can be anything.
Okay. Cool.
So I paying. I guess I wanted to show you what you have paid. So that if it goes through from there, it will post automatically in the system. So you don't even need anybody to do that transaction. It will post everything in the system. You only print receipt for the person. Or you can choose not to even print a receipt because the system will give you an electronic receipt via SMS.
Okay. Okay. So okay, let me see. So you want me to dash you one CD?
Yeah. Yes, for this test.
You are charging me for this test.
we just want to have a walkthrough. I mean, an experiential one, an experiential walkthrough together.
Then you should have made me aware so that I'll prepare myself.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
No problem. So I'm doing.
Oh, okay. You made the payment?
Doing it.
You're doing it. Okay. Okay. Or if you can even do 50 pesos, at least one CD will be.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay. So we do this, you can pay any amount you want to pay. So that, and this has been very helpful for a lot of our schools. Some schools are in the villages, women sit in the market. If it is 50 cedis they can pay in a day, they pay. So by the end of the week, if it's 50 cedis a day, 50 cedis a day, they're able to clear their fees. So we have a lot of parents using our system. Your son is in 3A, right? Okay. Benefits. So as you enter the one CD, just confirm with your Momo.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with everything.
You are done it. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you should receive an SMS receipt.
It's only mobile money.
The mobile money that has come. Okay. Maybe
Yes.
it'll come. So let's come to, so now, apart from that online payment, you can also collect your normal money, the manual one that you do. And we have different modes of payments according to the school. You just turn them on or off. So you come to
Okay,
fees.
the receipts.
The receipt has come.
The receipt has come. Yes.
Okay, great. So the receipt is intended to give you all the information you need. So it tells you the name of your child, how much you were owing, how much you paid, and your outstanding balance. Do you have that?
Yeah.
And the date you paid. Okay. So this is how simply you can collect your money. And nobody can owe you. So I want to also do an entry for someone who has come to the school to pay. So I come to fees payments, and I select the class, which was 3A. And this is your son. Okay, so now your balance is 2,639.
Yes.
There was 2,640. So when I come to payments, I click on payment next to your chart. I'll see your child's picture, the class, the phone number, and its current balance. So this is the payment that was made. And you see it is here. So supposing somebody pays in the house and you want to print the receipt for the child, you just click on receipt, just print it. That is all. But if the school decides, which a lot of my schools are doing, once you get the electronic receipt, it's enough and it's okay. If you want a hard copy, there's the parent portal, which I will introduce you to, which you can print your own PDF receipt yourself. And you can even access your statement and everything else.
Okay.
So let's assuming here he's coming to pay by cash today in 12. He's owing 2,000. Okay, let's say he pays 1,005. And then the narration I say part payment of fees. And I'll just hit post. So you should receive SMS alert for this payment as well.
I just received an SMS.
Okay, so you can look at that one also. And you see that there is a certain slight difference in the messages. The online payment shows you your online payment was successful. And this one just gives you fees payments. Yeah. Yeah. So we give these two messages, though communicating the same thing, so that you are clear the payment.
Okay.
So this is for the situation where we are collecting the money in the school, how the payment is done. So I can enter another payment. Let's say this one, you paid by mobile money, they sent it to you and you're entering. Let's say you send 500. And I can just say payment and I post. So each payment triggers SMS alert automatically to the parent for the payment. And you can also print the receipts. Here, when you click on receipt, it will show you the receipt. I want to show you the receipt at another place. So another thing is this. The system is very straightforward and also allows you to designate authority to other people to work, because you have access and ability to monitor everything everybody does. So these fees payments that have been made, they all go through what we call validation. Validation works like this. You've designated someone to collect the fees, and at the end of the day, he or she comes to render accounts. So as the school owner, you count fees and count to validate payment. So at validate payment, you will see all the dates that school fees has been collected and has not been validated yet. Has not been validated yet here means the money has not been given to you or you have not received the money. So now you are going to collect your money. So you see that on the 2nd, there were fees payments. And so you see the name of the child who paid, the class, the amount owed, the amount paid, and the balance, and the mode of payment. So this one was online payments. So then you know where to check this one. This one should be in your bank statement. So once it's in your bank, you just click and say validate. Once you click on validate, the system does all your journal entries, your accounting entries for you automatically. So you don't even need any accountant to do this. The moment you click on validate, the system does all your accounting entries for you, debit and credit, everything. Because you set up the account numbers the system should use. That is all. The system automatically do that. So when I select today being the 12th, I'm expecting 2001 cedis, and you made all that payment. So the modes of payment are also very clear here. There was a 1 cedi by online payment. There was 1,005 by cash, which I posted here, the one you received the first SMS. And the second payment by mobile money. They are all here. So if I receive these monies, I just select all of them and I say validate. That is all. So there is a maker checker process in the system for you to monitor who is collecting hot and who took hot and how much is due as well. We have these regarding the fees and its payments. Very convenient, very simple, very straightforward. And at any point in time also, when it comes to fees, for instance, if there's any issue on anybody's account and you want to write off, and at every write-off must be validated. So nobody can just get up and say, oh, I want to dash you money. You know, it has to be approved and validated. We have a lot of reports under fees. So when I come to fees reports, for instance, I can see a class balance. This gives me the balance of every student in the class and how much is owing. So I selected class 3A. So you see fee balance, class fees balances for class 3A. You see the names of the student and how much they are owing. As at 12 March 2022, 10:27 a.m., which is just now, the total outstanding fees for class 3A is 95,673. This is exactly what we need, especially when we want to sack school fees and we want to print out our class lists.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can print this out. You just click on print and it will print out. I want to see a class that maybe nobody is going. So you see this class has, some people are not going. So we don't want those who are not owing to show up in the list. We only want those who are owing. We just click on this, only owing. And those who are not owing,
Okay.
and you have only those who are owing. So as at this time, this is how much? 100,000. Wow, this class, they're not paying fees. So you can print this list. Want to sack, you can sack them. If you also want to see the total outstanding fees, that is the total fees that is being owed the school per class. So this one also gives you a summary per class. So KG1, they are 34. In total, they are owing 66,000. KG2, 35, they are owing 99,000. So in total, the KG department, the kindergarten department, with a total of 69 are owing this amount. So we have all those breakdowns. So lower primary, class 1 to 3. This is how much each class is owing. So you have all these total, then it gives you in total, so GHS, upper primary, all of it. So in total, this is your fees in arrears. Wow, that's a lot, 1.6 million. So you know how much of your fees is in arrears by the summary.
Okay.
So you get to see all this. Then we also have the daily fees payment summary, the fees payment summary. So the person who is collecting the money, this is the report he will print for coming for validation. So you will see that on each day, so received by online user. So this is the user for the USSD payment. So you see it was this student. So there's only one CD from online payment. And there was USCHOOL, another user called USCHOOL demo, which is the user that I'm currently logged in with. He collected cash. So he collected from Agolo, Frederick Dakwa, and so cash. So it means that if he's coming to do his report, you are expecting a cash of this 5,630 from him. So assuming you designate people, let's say the SHS, they have their different accountant or a different person to collect the fees, and DHS also have a different person. That's no problem. You will see how much each and every one of them have collected. That is assuming even if you are splitting that responsibility among more than one person. You see how much each person has collected, and their name will be on the report. So you see total receipt by USCHOOL demo user. So you know who has collected what and how much on each day. Then you also have the period payment receipt report. So I can say, okay, as at this first term, 2020 first term that we are in, 2022 first term, I want to see how my school fees were paid. So this one gives you a period total of the transaction. So this term, which is this first term we are in, there is the 33 cash payment, 33 transactions amounting to 85,000. Mobile money 5, this is this, and online payment 15, this 15 cities. Actually, all these have been demo ones. So your 1 CD is part of it. So you see how much each of the modes of payments that you have received, and in total, how much school fees you have received for the term. And you can go back any previous term. So I can even go back to 2020 first term, and I'll still have my report. So even all the previous past terms, if you want to know how much school fees came in, you see all of them here. So, yeah, so you have all these elaborate reports to deal with. And if you want to print a student statement, you come to student fees reports. So you just click on student fees report. It will ask for the name of the child or anything about the child. So your son was Benedict. So let me just type Benedict and just search. There are a lot of Benedict, but your child was in class 3A. So here is Benedict Kwekwado, right? So I can just click on statements, and this will give me his statement since he came to the school, including his bills and how he has paid his fees. So this is the fee statement for Benedict Kwekwando. He's currently owing 639 cedis, and this is how he started. There was a fees billing for first term 2020-2021 of 990 cedis, and he paid by cash 990 cedis. So he was owing nothing. Then the second term, the third term, he was not billed for the second term. So the third term, he was billed 1,400 and he didn't pay. Then the first term of 2020, he was billed again 1,230. So this was the arrears he was owing, the 1,004 he didn't pay from here. So it comes back as total owed as at that time. So he was billed 1,230. So now his balance becomes 2,640. So as at first term, his actual term bill was 1,230. But he didn't pay the third term's bill, which was 1,004. So in total, he's owing 2,640. So then we began to make payments. So he was owing 2,640. We paid 1 cedi, the one we did on 12 March. There was online payments, USSD recorded here. Then there was 1,005 I posted on this day, and the second 500 I posted. So you see the part payment of fees and the fees payment. So here you can have anybody can just come give him a statement, and he speaks clearly what has happened on the child's account. So if the child goes to another class, let's say it's promoted to class 4A, you also have the class 4 heading, follow like that, and you see how he also paid his fees in class 4. So like that, so the child leaves the school. And this statement is also available on the student portal or the parent portal, so parents can also see or have access to that. So this is how you also have your statement for your children. You can download this and it will come in PDF, or you can just go back. Another area I want to show you, apart from the fees, I'll just come to the SMS center. Then I'll show you about the billing. But sorry, if you have a question, I want to put on if you have a question.
I have so many questions.
Thank you. Okay, so let me do the messaging and we come to your questions. So on the messaging, we have three main different types of messaging. We have the single SMS where you can send an SMS to a single individual. So you just enter the person's phone number in international standard and just enter the message you want to send. And it will go with the name of the school. You realize the message you received came with the name USCHOOL. So on your side, when you sign up, you choose your name for the messages. So whatever name you are known for, you can use that name. And that will be the name that will go with the SMS as the sender. Then we have bulk SMS. So the bulk SMS is for you to send bulk messages to the students or their parents. So you select the message target. You can send message to all students or only a specific class. So you want to send message to only students in a specific class. So let's say class 3A, and you just type the message. So only parents who have children in class 3A will receive that message. But if you choose to send by class. Then you also have the student type. So you can also send to only students of a particular type. And you can create as many student types as you want. So let's say you want to send to only new admissions, maybe only those people who came in this year. You want to send them a congratulatory message or something. So you just type the message in here and you send. So only new admission students in your school will receive it. Or you want to send it to scholarship students. You can just send it to them. Then another one here is the fees reminders. For these fees reminders, it's typically for you to send fees payment notification to your parents, reminding them of their fees payment. And this one is specifically crafted to send the parent exactly how much they are owing. So all you do is you enter here the minimum outstanding fees for which this SMS should be sent. So let's say you want to send message to all those who are owing, let's say 100 fees and above. Maybe according to your school, maybe you pay the school fees into 3. So by the first week or so, you should pay some amount. So let's say, so you only enter the 100 cities. Then the system will give you the list of all those, will send the message to all those who are owing 100 cedis and above. And the system will create a default message. So the default message will go like the outstanding fees for, then the name of the student. So like for your son, it will be the outstanding fees for Benedict Recuando is then the amount will come 500 and I think 539 or so, 539 cedis. So this message will automatically be created by the system. With the name of the child and how much is owing. Then you enter how much, you enter the rest of the message you want to add to that message. Then the system will take what you type and add it to this default message and send it to the parents. So it could be like the outstanding fees for Benedict Peregrando is 500 cedis. Then you enter here, please do well and pay by Monday, else your child will not come, should not come to school. Whatever message you want to add, you can add, and the system will send it. So it excludes those who are not owing you and those who have paid more, than what you are talking about. So if you put, let's say, 1 cedi here, it means that the system will send a message to anybody owing you 1 cedi and above. So that one, you are sending to the whole school. So the system will send that message to all those owing you 1 cedi and above, and you will receive, and they will receive it exactly the name of the child and also how much that particular child is owing. So that it's not a blanket message that if you are owing school fees, come and pay. And you have that. Okay, this is one of the models on the messaging that I wanted to show you as well. I want to pause here for some of your questions.
Okay. So thank you once again.
Welcome.
I only remember the Yao. I don't remember the other name.
I'm Felix.
Felix. Oh, okay. Yes. So Uncle Felix, right? Because my school is known to call anyone uncle or auntie, whether you are young or old.
Okay.
So the first question was, you showed me how it works, like some of the components of the software, but I didn't see how I'll feed the system with my info.
Your info.
Okay, it was more like everything was already done, but like for beginners like us, how do we feed the system with our info? How do we personalize it, like customize it? That was my first question. Now the second one was, it seems it would have been easier. Okay, like the way you're explaining, it makes everything easier. But now my concern is that parents should also know about the software, right? So that the chunk of the job wouldn't be done by us. For instance, like if parents know that they can actually pay online, the process they use to pay online, they have to be educated on that.
Sure.
And then with these kind of parents we have that are always almost quite busy, I was looking at how feasible it will be. Okay, so that it wouldn't contradict things. It would have been very perfect, like moving on to the technological world. And there's something we are all willing to embrace.
Okay, let me take it from your first one and then come in. In fact, I'll come in on the second one. Before, when you are signing up, what we do is that we have some forms you will fill, and we will use that to set you up in the system. So you come to settings, administration, school information. So this is where we set you up with your name. So this is the name that you use to fill the form, your address, your country, location. And also, let me say, we are in 5 countries in West Africa: Ghana, Liberia, Cameroon, Chad, and Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
So you are not alone. You have a number of schools. So you take this information from you, your logo and all that, then we will set you up in the system. So if tomorrow your
Okay.
phone number change, your website address, your email, you can update all these things yourself automatically. So
Okay.
that's the first one we will set you up. And the second thing we will do is that we will give you an Excel sheet to give us the names of the students. And we will add all of them for you at a go once so that you don't have to do them one by one.
So we already have that, like everything on an Excel sheet.
Then that's
So,
perfect. So then you can be done in about 2 hours. You can set you up, then you are good. So after
okay.
that, then subsequently, if anybody comes like single admission, that's where you come to add students and fill this form to admit them. But the bulk that you have now, we will migrate all of them from the Excel directly into the system for you.
Okay.
And the second one about the parents. Once in the Excel template you take the phone numbers of the parents as well. So the moment you sign on, for instance, you can just come to the messages and go to send bulk messages, and you can send them a beautiful message from here. Another thing we do, and you see the payment process is very simple. And we have this, that's why we have all students, we have student number. This is specific because it will be, we keep this one for first timers where the parents don't even know about any student number they have in the school. So this message will come with the name of the child and the student number in the school. So you can beautifully say, craft any message here just to inform the parent that maybe we now have a system in the school and this is your student details that you can use to pay fees by dialing this short, something short. Because that message will automatically include the name of the child and his student number. And if you realize the SMS message that you receive, it comes with the student number.
Yes.
On the receipt, there is a student number. On the bill, there's a student number. So the student number runs through everything that is printed from the school for the parents.
Okay.
So it's not a number they can forget. And it's just a 9-digit number.
Okay.
Which is less than even your phone number. So it's easy for anybody to keep. And that is all that you need from the school. Even for the parent portal, it's just that number you need. So typically, another thing we do with the schools is that when they sign up like this, they normally invite us and we will come to the school's PTA and we meet the parents, we do a demonstration for them. And in fact, I would say that most of the time, especially for the USSD payments, the school is able to collect at least a third of their school fees on that day. Because every parent will be trying it. And we do get a lot of money on those days when we do those presentations. And like we are saying, parents are busy, parents don't have time. So in fact, most of our schools, we have 2 schools in Kumasi. We have 2 schools in Kumasi. They are all Catholic schools. Marist school there, Marist Preparatory at Sabina Kofrom. They are on our system. We have another school in Bokrome State, St. Marcelin. Yeah, I think Kumasi we have these 2 schools. So, and a lot of them are even going cashless. Only if you are paying school fees by checks or by cash. In fact, all of them have even stopped collecting cash. Because a lot of them have even stopped printing receipts because that receipt, electronic receipt you receive is descriptive enough. And you can always verify by dialing the short code how much is left on your account. And you know. So it has brought a lot of transparency and a lot of the headache of parents has been taken off. So from your first 2 questions, this is how we handle it. And you can also do the bulk messaging at any point in time, communicating messages to all the parents at a time, or only a few by the student type or per class, as you wish. And this one is also online, so you can access it from anywhere, on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, anywhere.
So
you don't even need
it can be used by at least it can be used by a group, right?
Yeah. Any number of people that you
Once
want.
you have the long, okay.
Yeah, so let me show you. So this is how you add the people. So under settings, administration, you come to manage users. So this is where you add who should do what.
Okay.
So you create the person's email, his name, his gender, then the security class. So this is the privileges you want the person to have.
Okay.
So you will create them and say, okay, you are cashier. So cashier, you only collect money. So you only have access to fees payments and fees report. That is all. And that's the only thing the person will see.
Okay.
That's the only thing. So tomorrow, if the person is misbehaving, you can create his account, or you just disable his access. That's all. So if let's say he's no more in the school. So for instance, you have somebody somewhere that wants to check something, or you want the person to check something. Instead of you sending too much reports, you don't need to do that. Just create an account for the person to access whatever he wants to access in the system. That is all.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't need to be worrying yourself sending so much reports. And okay, let me then. Okay, sorry. So your next question. You say you had a lot.
Yes. The next question. But it was more about it's online, right?
Yes, it's online.
So what happens if your internet is not so stable?
Oh, that is why we have a very robust. Well, that will be on your side, but it still doesn't
Yes.
stop the system in terms of other parents paying or you. So you can use your phone if, for instance, normally if the network on the site is not well, at least your phone is okay. Because the system is also so crafted. As you can see, we have a lot of schools on it, but you see how fast it is when I open things up. It is meant not to consume any much. So typically, especially for administrators like you work from your phone, typically, and you'll be fine. And you'll be fine. Especially where you are not printing receipts. So where you are not printing receipts and the SMS is descriptive and enough. That's all. You will not need to print anything. So you work basically from your phone. And you have a very nice view on the phone because it comes with mobile first design.
Okay.
And we also have.
So my next question. Okay, please finish.
Okay, I just wanted to take you through a bit of the general settings here, but you finish your question. Okay, so on this general settings page, we have other configurations that you could do. You know the SMS that is sent from the system. We have two modes, so you decide who should receive the SMS, whether the students or the parents. Okay. So here we select that the parents should receive the SMS. And also the period type, whether you are running a term system or a semester system. You select it. Then the SMS, you can even turn it off yourself. So you see this one, send SMS on fees payment. You see it is turned on. You can turn it off like this. When you turn it off like this, then it means that the SMS, when the student pays fees, the SMS will not go automatically. There may be instances from schools turn it off for their own whatever reason, as their case. Then we also have the billing, whether the system should also send SMS on fees billing. When there is a bill, the system sends SMS to the parents. So even before the bill is printed to them or they view it on the parent portal, they will receive an SMS of the bill, which will read like the bill for, let's say, Benedict Andor for first term of the 2022 academic year are as follows. Term bill, 500 cedis. Arrears from last term, 500 cedis. Total due, 1,000 cedis. Parent to receive this SMS the moment you click bill student automatically. So that one is also here. You can turn it on or off. So once you turn it on, that means that the moment you click bill student, before you even print, the parent will receive the SMS. So they know the bill, how much they have to pay. even before the printed document goes. And you can also have the staff ID. The system also manages the staff for academic purposes and for payroll. So some schools already have their own generated staff IDs. So we can work with both. If you want to continue using your own staff ID, the system allows that. But if you want us to also generate new staff IDs for your staff members, then you can turn this on. And you turn this on, means that the system will generate the staff IDs, new ones for you. Then we have this option for enforcing period date range for fees payment. This one is basically for some schools, especially in the French areas. They are very particular about the term durations. So when you are creating the term, you select like first term like this. You select when it is starting and when it is ending. So let's say first term is starting from 10th January to end on, let's say, 20th April. So we are only asking that when people are coming to pay fees, should the system respect this date range that you have set? So that, for instance, if I say the term is starting from 1st January to 1st February, if somebody is coming to pay fees for the term and it uses 2nd February, the system should not accept, because you want to respect that date range. Ghana here, mostly we don't implement that.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Our money is our money, you want to collect it. But especially in the French countries, they really respect that date range because there's a penalty for having arrears.
Oh, okay.
Because normally their fees, they bill for the whole year at once. So if by the end of the year you have not paid and it has to be carried forward to the next year, it always goes with a penalty. So
okay.
they
And
want
what you're moving your word from that school?
If you move your word, in fact, their system is so structured such that you can't owe the school. In fact, by the last 3 months in the year, everybody has finished paying his fees. If you see anybody that has an arrears, it means that person has stopped the school. It's no more coming.
Okay.
As for them, their fees, the kind of aggression they take their fees is serious. But the bill for the year, by September, everybody has finished paying. Yeah, even some of them, especially I have a school in Boaké, in Côte d'Ivoire. For them, by the 6th month, if you have not paid, you can't even come to the school. Exactly. Oh yeah. And here we are flexible. So we have this for them. And they have a percentage of that penalty. So when they enforce that and you are paying below, that's not automatically calculate the penalty for you. And bill you with it and you pay. But in our case here, it's not applicable. So people can be owe about the whole term fees. They still come to them.
A whole year.
Okay, then we have these settings under academics. So under academics, we have the parents portal called Rosina, which is used by the teachers to show the continuous assessment and the terminal reports. So we have the attendance. You can use the system to mark the student attendance. So in the settings here, you choose whether you are using the system to mark the attendance or you are doing the custom attendance marking, which is the register. You are using the register to mark. Then at the end of the term, you calculate and bring it in the system. If you use the system to mark the attendance, there's no automatically count the attendance for the student at the end of the term and just put it on the terminal report. If you choose the custom, and you will count from the register, enter in the system. So the school decides how they want to do it, whether they will use the system to mark the attendance or they will mark in their register. Then we also have the assessment period. Oh, sorry, is that clear?
Yes, please.
Okay. Then we also have the assessment period. The assessment period has to do with the current academic term that the teachers are filling the assessment for. Sometimes the school can be in one period. For instance, when you are coming to vacate, the accountant or the bursar or whoever is preparing the bill will need to prepare the bill for the coming term. Our teachers may still be filling the assessment for the current term and they might not have finished. So the system allows you to put the teachers in one term for the continuous assessment, whilst the financial part of it is in the next term. And they can move together. And all of them, nothing will affect anybody. Then we also have
please, can you take that again? I missed you on that.
Okay. The assessment period has to do with the academics. That's why we have here academic setting.
Yes.
It is to designate which term are we filling the continuous assessment for, as at now. Normally and typically, we will all be in the same term. So this is first term of 2020. However, when you are going to second term, for instance, sometimes for the billing, before the accountant will do the billing, he has to end this term and create a new term. That is, create the second term. You have control. So you decide that we are in second term or we are in third term. That is up to you.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that sometimes when we are coming to vacate, because the accountant need to prepare his bill for the students, teachers might not have finished entering all the marks for the first term, like as we are in right now. But maybe the accountant wants to bill the students so that the day they are vacating, they have their bill and take it home. And also for the SMS to go. And maybe teachers too have nothing. So we allow this so that you can select that, okay, for the continuous assessment, teachers are still filling the assessment for first term, but the BESA is preparing the bill for second term.
Okay.
That's just that. So once everybody has finished filling the continuous assessment and the terminal report is ready, you can just come here and move it. So if second term has been created, you just select second term, that is all. So that the next one they will enter will be second term.
Okay.
Then we also have the assessment, another academics, the assessment. So we have the assessment total. So the school decides that in terms of assessment for academics, the total of their assessment, that is the classwork and examination combined, what is the total? So people have been asking me, we know that it is 100%. Yes, but it is not the same everywhere. For instance, when you go to Chad, the assessment is marked over 60.
Okay.
Cameroon, they mark it over 75 or so, 75 or 80. So yeah, for here,
Oh, wow.
this common practice is 100. Then the
And why do they have the?
They work with averages. Yeah, for them, their work assessments are all averages. They don't give raw marks like we do. The assessment is quite complicated. You work with them. So you just give us you just enter the total for the assessment. That is the sum of the classwork and the examination. And also, so you split it when it comes to this. So out of that 100, what is the component of classwork and what is the component of examination? So my school here, Usoft International School, as you see here, is doing 40-60. You can do 30-70, like this. It all depends on your school. You can do 50-50, depending on your school and how you want to do it. So we are doing 40-60. I want to maintain that. Then you can just see. Okay, then this last one, we have automate student promotion. This one we have this one, it brings a lot of issue, but we do it. What this does is that when you turn this on, that the student promotion should be automated by the system, you give us the pass mark for promotion from one class to the other.
Okay.
So in the third term, that is what the system will use to do the promotion, and it will be automatic based on the pass mark you set.
Okay.
And when we do that, we also disable manual promotion from one class to the other. Not a huge problem in one school in Obuasi. So if the child makes the mark, the system will write on the terminal report straight promoted to the next class, will be there. If it is repeated, it will be on the terminal report. So you give us, okay, class 1, for instance, they do, let's say, 8 subjects. So the pass mark for the school is 50%. So class 1 to class 2, you must have 50% of the total marks. So you only put class 1 to class 2, 50%. That is all. By the end of the term, the system will calculate the percentage of the total marks for the child. If it's not 50%, you receive repeated and it will be repeated in the class. And for those who make the 50%, it will move them to the next class automatically. So the system controls the promotion of students. So you can turn it on or turn it off. So that one depends on you. So this is about the general settings and the academic settings. Any questions from here? And you have control over all this.
No.
You do whatever you want to with it. It's all open to you. Okay, so then let me show you something.
Okay.
Under the academics, under the classwork, course examination is just one. We also have the grade book. On the grade book, you decide. So under settings, you have academic settings. You have the subject, you have the class. Okay, let me take you through the grade book, then I'll take you through the rest. So this is the grade book. The grade book is where you set up how your school's academics is segmented. So I select classwork. Remember, you say your classwork is over 40 from what you have set from the general settings. So this is where you set the component, what makes the 40. If you want the teachers to do just one class test and mark it over 40 and put it there down, that's fine. But you can split the 40 into different segments of assessment. That is what we call assessment category. So as you can see from here, in my school, the 40 marks is made up of 3 components. Which is welcome back exam, which is marked over 10, a midterm test, which is marked over 20, and class test, which is marked over 10. So this is what makes the 40 that we have set under the configuration section. Then we have the examination also. That one is just terms exam, which is marked over 60, which is just only 1. So this one, grade book also gives you the ability to split those total marks into different components. And this is how the teachers will show the continuous assessment exactly. So what you enter here is what will be used to show the continuous assessment. So then teachers enter the marks for them accordingly. I'll demonstrate that one to you later when you get to the academic side. So a few academic setups. We have the academic year. So the academic year is the current term, what I was talking about. So let's say I want to create second term, I just put 2022, and the period we are in term, so I just select second term. Then the start date, when the term is starting and when it is ending, the number of days you are spending in the term. The moment I save that, it will close this current first term, which is active. So as you can see, the current term is first term 2022. And that is the current active term. Okay. And that is what you are seeing here on the home page. So you see current period is 2020 first term. If I set a new one, it will replace this one. So that will mean that everything in the first term has come to an end. Now the system is in second term, the one that I will set, and that will become the current active term. So this is how we close the term. So when you are coming to vacate, you just close the first term, you create the second term, and you move on. So then that is how you create the term. Then we have the classes. So this is also how you create after the classes, we leave them to you. You create your own classes. Some schools have some very beautiful class names. There's one school that I have. All their class names are saints and martyrs. Makita, Ignatius. So we leave that one to you. So you create the department. So all these ones, you create them yourself. So lower primary, then you give the name of the class. If you want to call the class Kwame Mensah, you just call it Kwame Mensah. Whatever name you choose or want to enter for the class, you enter it yourself according to how you work in the school. And academics too, we have the subjects. So you also create the subjects that you do in the school yourself. So I select a section or department, let's say lower primary. So these are the subjects that are done in lower primary. Math, English, our social studies, history, information technology. If there is more, just add on. That is all. Then after that, after adding the subjects, now you come and assign the subject to the teachers as to who teach the subject in which class. So that is the assigned subject. We give very descriptive names so that it is clear and easy. So you come to assign subjects. So this is where you assign teachers to subjects. So I select a section, let's say lower primary, and I'll see all the classes in lower primary here. So I select class 1A, and I'll see all the subjects and who teach them. So there's no more any subject here. So let's say, let me delete. So it means that this is the teachers who are teaching the subject. So mathematics is taught by Solomon Kansan. If Solomon is no more teaching, I just delete him. English is also taught by him. I just delete. So for teachers who come and go, this is how you delete the subject from them. So now as I've deleted them, class 1A, all the subjects are back. So I'm now going to reassign them. So mathematics is taught by, let's say, Florence Spencer, and all students are doing it in the class. So as I have assigned mathematics, mathematics leaves the list of available subjects to be assigned. So I select English. Florence is teaching English, and everybody is doing English. I see. So what are people? Same Florence. Then social studies. I give to Solo. History, I give to Emmanuel Kuche. And ICT. So now, if this list is empty, means that all the subjects has been assigned the teachers. So this is how we assign the subjects to teachers. So I can go to class 1B also and assign. Half of them have not done anything, so all of them, okay, I can assign for that class as well. So it's very simple and straightforward. So if somebody is no more teaching a subject, just delete it from the list. The subject comes up, and you can reassign it to someone else. So let's say Solomon is no more teaching English, I just delete. Now English is back here. Maybe I'm going to Florence. Something like that. That is all. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, can we go?
Yes, please. But a good question will be, so everything is online.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know for most online softwares, the data is kept on a cloud, right?
That is kept on.
Or
It's not kept on the file. We have a very big database we manage everything.
no, I mean, it's kept in the cloud so that
Yeah,
you can
sure.
access it anywhere you do.
Sure.
Yes, I said it out.
Yeah.
So now this just came up. What happens? Like, would there be okay? We've not talked about the monetary aspect. So should I leave it till we get there? Because what I'm going to ask is based on that.
Okay. Okay. So for us, this is a SaaS. When you say a SaaS, it's a software as a service. So you using the software as a service. So you don't pay anything concerning hosting and server and anything. You just pay your subscription fee, and that is it. You don't worry about any of those things. We take care of that, the security, the availability, and all that. Our business, we manage all that.
Okay.
So you do nothing
you-
technical in the system as far as the system is concerned. But the system is so deep. In fact, if we say we are
Just
going
let-
through, it may take us additional 2 hours to go through. And we have models for every part. I want to show you something small on the parent side.
Okay.
And I want to use your son, your adopted son I've given you. Okay, so that one is U student. So I guess open the U student. It is student.uschoolonline.com. So this is the parent portal. This is the student portal. When you open on your other smaller device, the screen will be different. So you see from here, the USSD payment process is here. Just very straightforward. So give me your son's number. I think it was 121.
21 0223.
223. So it's the same as the password, unless you choose to change it. So 121 0223. Then I log in. So when I click on login like this is for the parents. So I see comes with the name of my child, so Benedict Kwekwanda, and you see the school's term. So you see your term bill, the total you have paid so far, your current outstanding, and your class. You have this information straight on the dashboard. This is very beautiful on the phone, if you go through the phone. So from here, you have my information. So it comes with your name. So you click on it, it gives you your information as we have in the school. If there's anything you want to change. In fact, I used to allow parents to change it themselves, but a lot of the schools raise concern that no. They don't want the parents to change it. If they want to change it, they should change it in the school for you. So I graded out because there were some legal issues that came up and it was not good. At this one, you can agree with the parents how you want to do it. If you want the parents to do it, and allow them. If you want to do it yourself also. So under academic, I can look at subjects, like the subject my child is doing. Oh, no subject has been assigned yet. Okay, I've not done this. I'll show you this one from a typical school so you can appreciate that. And you can also see the school's grading system. So in this school, 80 to 100 is grade A, excellent. Okay, you can see. But let me show you something on the fees. So on the fees, you can see your billing. So all the bills that were on the receipt, you will see it. So I can view the bill. This is first term, yes, 2021, 2021 first term bill. So this is the bill. So this was actually what was the bill that was printed for my child. So tuition fee was 180 cedis, PTA levy 120 cedis, textbook 250, canteen 220, transportation 150, and staff motivation 97, bringing it to 990 cedis. And this is the school's fees payment policy. It will actually be on the bill. So our school's payment policy says 50% of the total fees must be paid on school opening and the balance paid before midterm. Bank transfer can be done to the following accounts. You saw international school bank account. You can also pay using our online channel at *789*8 and hash. So this can be on the bill. So your school's payment policy and your bank account, whatever, if you're doing bank, can all be on this, and be on the receipts. Sorry, on the bill at a go. And if a parent needs this, can download the PDF So you can view any bill at any time. Then we have the fees payment. Fees payment here gives you access to all your receipts. So as you can see, this is our 1CB online payment we did today. That's why I was saying I will show you the receipt at another place. So this is the receipt that comes out of the system. And it is the size of half the A4 sheet. So this is how our receipt looks like. So we have the receipt number, the academic year and term, the student number, the type of student he is, it's a non-scholarship student, and the name and his class. Then you have the payment details. So mode of payment, the reference, the total fees owed, amount paid, balance, payment date, date posted in the system, and the person who posted it, and the status of the transaction. You will see it. So this is how our receipt looks like. So we don't write any manual receipt in the system. Manual receipt, all receipts automatically printed from the system and ID and can be printed anytime. So from here, you have a list of all your receipts and you can reprint any of these receipts at any time. That's why most of our schools are no more printing receipt for parents. After the SMS, if you want the hard copy, you can have it yourself. And anyway, they don't even use it for anything. And if you also want a statement, sorry, click on fee statement, and this one also gives you your statement, like the one we saw on the other side. You also see the same thing here, how you have paid fees, all that. If you want a PDF, you can download the PDF version of it. The other side is also pay fees. So now the parents want to pay the fees themselves online as well. So you click on pay fees. I'll not ask you to dash us 1CB again, so don't worry. So here, so here you come and you see the details of your wall, everything here. So you just select how you want to pay. So you see we have a note here. After clicking on make payment, you will receive a reference code on your phone. Kindly enter the receipt in the next step to complete the transaction. So you just select your network. So I want to pay with MTN Momo. Vodafone, you can use Airtel Tigo, you can select. So give me your number again, but this one you will not complete it. It's 059, sorry. The other one. 059, okay. 59.
59 43
43.
43
Oh, okay.
247
059 59 43 247.
247.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to pay 100 cedis, just to show that this one we are not paying. Then I just click on make payment. When I click on make payment, you should receive a code on your phone. If you can read it for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
89cc.
89cc. Okay. So 89cc. I'm not going to do it. If I click on confirm payment, you will receive the alert on your phone to validate with your Momo PIN. So if parent wants to pay from here without dialing the short code also, they can also pay from here. Any amount they want to pay from here directly. So the system is so simple, so straightforward, very, very loaded. I think I've spoken a lot. I want to pause here and take your questions.
Questions on what we just did, or
on everything you may have here. Okay, let me go back to the main admin side. So let me go to the main system. Oh, don't worry. You can ask anything. We are here. The system is very broad. We may not be able to go through everything right now.
Yes, and I don't think I have so much questions because actually it's not my first time using the software.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeah, so but then yours is new to me.
Okay. Appreciate.
So I would say that yes, in general, it's an interesting software, very, very modern,
Thank you.
and we would be more than ready to be on it. But so are you the developer of the software?
Yeah, everything you are seeing here, we write every code, every bit of it. Nothing of it is downloaded from anywhere. No, you have
Oh,
others in
okay.
the system. They're just downloading things from the internet and just changing colors and pictures and stuff. We code everything
Yes.
ourselves from A to Z. So this is not
Okay.
anything you will find anywhere else. Just like the similar this, similar that. That is the difference. And we've done this for 9 years. We are in our 9th year now.
Wow.
Yeah, we serve more than 50,000
Okay.
students and parents across 5
But then
countries.
if I'm to get this clear, okay, if I'm to get this clear, once we purchase it, it becomes ours, right?
You will not purchase, we don't purchase software. Yes, that's what it's a SaaS. It's a software as a service. You just sign on, and
Yes.
you have your site
Okay, so once we are
yourself.
signed in,
It's
it's
yours.
it's for
So
us.
your school, yes, whatever you want to do, that's for you. I didn't even show you the accounting
But
side. We have the accounting side too, and the billing.
yeah, because I think that's what my my work is more centered on, the
Yeah,
accounting side,
accounts. Yeah, so we
billing
have the account side
students.
too, and the petty cash. We even have petty cash management from here. So we leave it for you. You can post general entries, everything yourself directly, and you print your reports.
Okay,
Let
okay,
me take you to once because this is just our demo site. We don't have a lot of much information, but let me show you something briefly from one of our schools. Let me see. Very good. This is the school I was looking at. There is a school in Obuasi. It's a girls' school. It's one of our schools, especially when it comes to the academics. I wanted to show you something on the academics.
okay,
We have the academic reports, then we have terminal reports. So you can go back. They started using our terminal report from 2021, the second term. So let's say this second term, for instance, I select the class. Let's say you see some of the beautiful names I was talking about.
yeah,
Bakita, Teresa, Ignatius. So you see, so this is the class, and you see that this is the person who was first. So there were 10 subjects, yeah, 885.9. He was first. I can view the report for this chart on the report. And this is the child's terminal report. And all the teachers need to do is just enter the marks. The rest will do the grading, the interpretation, the positioning, everything. Everything will be done automatically.
okay,
And I can also print for the whole class at a go by clicking on class reports, and to give me for the whole class. Okay. We also have the academic analysis. So academic analysis, I can select, let's say first term, I want to do analysis for class 3. So these are the class averages, subject averages for the class. I can choose the department, and this one will give me a class by class assessment. So I choose the class. So I say subject creative art, class 1 Ignatius, this was the average, 93. Visa was 94. Akita was 86. So if you are comparing the class averages per subjects, you have this dashboard to inform you on all these analysis you can do on the subjects and the classes.
okay,
You get that?
okay.
So this is the part I wanted to show you because we didn't have much information on our side.
Okay.
So your question.
No, I don't have a question.
You don't have a question.
No, I don't have a question.
You don't have a question. Okay. So our system is very cheap, very simple. What's your normal room?
We are 901.
901. Okay, so almost 1,000. So you pay what you pay. You pay 5K. Then we enroll you on, and it will include all the setup we will do for you, including migrating all your students onto it, and you use it for the term. Then subsequently, each term you pay 7 cedis per child. 7 cedis per student. And when you pay that, you get to enjoy all the 3 systems: the parent portal, the USSD, the online payments, and all the SMS from the system, the teachers portal, everything included. You pay nothing more. You don't worry about your hosting, your security, your availability, or any other thing. That's the only thing you pay. Then also, like the SMS, you can send as many as you want. It's all free. There's no extra charge on that. And for us, basically, that is it.
Okay.
So
But
once
if
you
I
pay
go,
that
so 5K for the sign up,
for the sign up, yeah.
then subsequently 7 cedis per child.
Per student, yeah.
Wow. So the larger your school is, the more you pay.
Exactly, because the more cost you incur for us,
Mm,
the more cost you incur
okay.
for us. And you know that. Even if you want to sack school fees alone, and you are 900 and something, and you just say, there's a PTA meeting, you just send one message, bam. You know how much that is.
Mm,
And we don't pay for all this. We take care of it. So your 7 cedis is doing all that. So even you can even calculate. If a child pays his school fees and receives even 10 SMS alerts, that's almost around half of that money is already gone. If you look at our cost of SMS now.
But the 5K, is it a fixed? No, wait, 5K in Ghana cedis or in dollars?
In Ghana cedis. We are not talking dollars. We are in Ghana, so we are talking Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So don't be scared.
Okay. But that one is a flat rate.
Yeah, that is
It's
a
a
flat rate.
fixed.
It's a one-time. It's a one-time payment. It's a flat rate.
Okay.
One-time payment. So it's next time that you pay per the students. So
Okay.
once you are on, you get
And
to
so what
enjoy
if
all.
I don't want? Okay. So what if I don't want some services for now? Like maybe the payment, like I don't want that aspect for now. Maybe going forward, that's when I would want to incorporate it. I want to be fully abreast with this before I move on to adding the others. Would there be any reduction?
Oh no, for us, we don't do that. You want this, you add and you pay. No, it's you have everything. You choose to use or not to use.
Okay.
You choose to use or not. So the moment you sign on, you have everything. So for instance, next academic year, there's something interesting we are adding up. Once you are paying your family fees, any upgrade we add does not come to you at any charge. It's free. Just add it on use. So next academic year, for instance, we are doing the timetable in the system. So children can see their timetable, the school prepare their timetable in the system, and it will be available to the student, the parents themselves directly. You won't pay for that. Once you are paying your 7 cedis every time, you're not paying for that. And also, another problem that we are solving next year has to do with the books. Schools have a lot of problems with the books during when school open. So we are adding
books that students
will buy the books that the student will buy.
Yeah.
So what we are doing is that we are giving the school the opportunity to add this thing on their parent platform. So you will list that, okay, class 1, they are buying English book A, Longman Dictionary, all these, blah, 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 blah. They are buying these 10 books, and it's all up to 500 cedis. So the parent will go to the parents' portal, they go to books, they will see the books they are buying. They'll just click pay. That is all. And then the system will automatically, so the payment will automatically go to the bank. Then the system, you will also see the list of those who have paid for the books. So you just package the books for them, they just come and take it. You want to avoid that queue and all those promotion that comes up during the book sales. And also if they want to buy individual books also, they can buy it online. The library just picks that, okay, class 2. The female has paid for Limdia Quantity 2A. Let's cover the supply. And all these additions that we will do, you will not pay anything extra for them.
Okay.
You will not pay anything extra for them. So all you need is you pay your subscription, that is all. And as we are dealing with a lot of schools, another thing we also do, we also provide consultancy for our schools. Because by the grace of God, we have experience in school administration because we deal with a lot of schools. Some are doing very well, some also not so well. So sometimes we also share ideas on how some things can be implemented to also enhance your skill. And this comes freely from our engagements. So, and we're trying to offer all these other services in addition to that.
Okay,
So
cool.
You have a lot to get. And I can assure you, this is the cheapest for this kind of software you get anywhere. I can proudly say that. But you see, you know what people are doing, and none of them have the time to go through the system as we are. All of them are just downloading stuff and they are just doing stuff. And we've been on this for 8 years. This is our 9th year. So we can assure you that you are very safe. But even by next term, another thing we are adding is that parents can even add their bank. Sorry, parents can even add their bank, can link their bank account directly to the system. So those who don't want to use Momo can do direct bank transfer from the account to the school's account directly. Yeah, so those who don't want to do Momo, and some people don't do Momo. Some big men will not want to do Momo. And for schools whose fees are quite high, Momo may not help. So you also give them the ability to attach their bank accounts on the platform, and they do direct wire transfer, bank transfer.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Thank you. And so, can we begin the process? And we also do, when you pay the 5K too, we also do, we also do a training for you. You, depending, but you will organize it. If you have to come there, then you will bear the cost of transport and for the seminar. You will come and do it for you, your staff, on the system.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're also available to do that. And you don't pay for that. It's part of the 5K.
Okay.
You just organize the people, make them available. There you come.
Okay. But I guess you are based in Accra.
Yeah, we're in Accra.
Okay. So for now, what I will do is I would contact Uncle George.
Okay.
Then I'll let him know of all the benefits and then the payment aspect, like the monetary aspect.
Okay.
Then what he says, I'll get back to you on that so that any necessary arrangement can be made.
Okay.
Yes.
If he himself would also want to have a demo or whatever, and it was no problem. We can arrange the second one if he wants. No problem.
Okay, or I can even send this to him.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
But I know you can attest that this is a solid structure. For confidentiality purposes, I would
Oh,
have shown
sure.
you. I would have shown you something. Let me show you something. Let me look at this. I'm just showing you something on the screen. You see these schools? This is for just one company we are managing. They have
Yeah.
all these places. Art, Nigeria, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire. And on the dashboard, you can see this is from a school. From the schools, you see their period payments. This is USD.
Mm,
You have SIFA. You have Ghana.
okay.
This school is in Kumasi.
Okay.
And I can show you enrollment. We manage some very high enrollment. So from these schools alone, we are managing 7,000 students. And they are all on the same system, yeah. It's a wow. And look at this one. This one school alone. See the normal row. This one is in Guaque. This one is in Cote d'Ivoire. You see the normal row. Okay.
Sure.
This one is close, something closer to you, right? This one is something closer to you. So I just wanted you to know we have a solid structure you can depend on.
Okay.
You have a solid structure you can depend on. So you are very safe. And for pricing, I know we are very cheap. Yeah. We want to grow with you.
Sure, compared to because the others their subscription is in USD.
Yeah, I know.
So you let me get. Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Yes. Right.
No, I mean I was just trying to say that let me get to Uncle George. Let me get back to him on this because I can't do anything without his approval.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. So you await your feedback. But I know it's
sure.
Because I mean you won't get this quality anyway.
Sure.
And the service. In fact, and I can assure you can be on this system for years. If not for a relationship, you will never have a need to call us regarding the system. We have schools that have been on the system for 2 years. We have never spoken apart from just saying hi, and greeting. We never have any issue with the system.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Good to.
Let's see, by close of business day Monday, you'd hear from me.
Okay.
You know, it's weekends and I don't like disturbing people on weekends.
That's fine.
So I'll be connecting with him on Monday and I'll get back to you by close of Monday.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much. And please, where are you in Kumasi?
Isase. I don't know if
Isase. Oh, okay. I'm Isase.
Yes, the coupon.
Have they finished the road? The last time I was there, they were doing some big data. So you have to go and wind and go and pass through the square. That's through there, go and climb the top somewhere. They've still not done it.
Okay. Myself, I'm new in Kumasi.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was there somewhere last year.
Oh, okay. I also came second week in January.
Oh, okay. Okay, then that's great. That's very new.
So definitely Felix, I'll be getting back to you. Uncle Felix. Sorry.
Auntie Maria, okay. Hope to hear from you soon.
I don't like Auntie, that's why I'm going by my name, Mamea. Mame needs no title.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so you you speak with Felicity and anything.
Yes,
We are together in the office, so
sure,
it will be good.
sure. Okay,
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you so much for your time.
So the pleasure is mine because I've learned a lot.
Okay. Alright, sure. So,
Okay,
do have a
then I
good
guess
day.
it's a goodbye. You too.
Yeah.
And I'll be waiting for my recording.
No problem, no problem.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
You will have it, don't worry.
bye.
You will have it, don't worry.
Okay.
And